Welcome, I am Sylvester McNutt III. Today's topic is how to accept yourself, how to love yourself. I have 4 key guiding points. The very first thing I want you to bring into your consciousness and to be aware of is that we live in a world of comparison. We compare everything. We compare the way that we are to the way that we were. We judge things from a morality standpoint. We look at things as if this is good, this is bad, this is indifferent, this doesn't matter. That type of reasoning is called subjective reasoning. You're making a decision based upon your own personal bias or your beliefs. I want you to be aware of the fact that judging things subjectively is very dangerous. Necessary in some situations, but dangerous when it comes to your emotional health. Dangerous when it comes to your happiness. Dangerous when it comes to being comfortable in your own skin. Comparing yourself sounds like this. I have this. I want that. I don't have this. I deserve that. I should have that. I used to be like this. I used to be like that. Back in the day, I used to do this. There's nothing wrong with reminiscing. There's nothing wrong with remembering the times. There's nothing wrong with looking forward in the future. However, this is about being aware of the fact that once you do that, you're marginalizing and cutting down the ability to accept and to love yourself as you are today. To really enhance this, you really need to remove comparison from your thought process. You have to get to a point where you just really accept yourself as you are today. The second reason why so many people struggle with accepting themselves and loving themselves is their perception of flaws. They think that they have flaws. There's so many quotes and so many ideologies going around on the concept of flaw. Love your flaws. Your flaws are beautiful. In my book, The Dear Queen Journey, I tell people that flaws don't even exist. Flaws are not real. The way that we use the word flaws and the way that we look at it is illogical. It's irrational. The definition of a flaw: a mark, fault, or imperfection that mars a substance or object. Are you an object? Are you an object? I don't believe you're an object. I believe you're a human. So why would you use the definitions and terminology of things that describe objects? You're not an object. Stop using words like flawed. You're not flawed. What makes any of us think that we're all supposed to be the same? Indeed, we are all connected and we are all the same in the fact that we need water to live. We need oxygen. We need food. We need nourishment for ourselves. We need to feel loved and we need to feel like we belong to groups. We're all the same in that manner. The reason that you believe you are flawed is because of point number one. You are comparing yourself to something. When you accept yourself as you are, there's no such thing as a flaw. Flaws don't exist. Flaws aren't real. Flaws, an illusory term used to describe nothing. It's not real. There are no flaws. There are things that you would like to work on. There are things that you would like to improve. Whether that be physical about yourself, whether it be the way that you speak, whether it be your job, whether it be your physical, emotional, mental health, there's nothing wrong with that. But just because something is not where you want it to be, don't call it a flaw. The third thing that I see that kills our ability to really accept ourselves as we are, to really love ourselves as we are, is this constant need for validation. Now, I'm not one of these people. I'm not going to tell you that validation is something you should run from or never seek. Validation is awesome. Validation is a great thing. If you're a new business, the way that you get your name out there is you need third-party validation. You need someone else to say, hey, this product is amazing. Check out this product from this company. If you put out a new movie, someone has to review it. Hey, this movie was awesome. You guys gotta go see this movie. Word of mouth, validation through third parties is a great thing. The problem now in this society and generation is everything is instant. You can get feedback on a selfie. Literally, the way I look right now, if I was feeling down about myself or insecure, I could take a photo of myself right now, post it to the online internet and say, hey guys, how do I look? Am I cute? Am I sexy? Whatever it is, people say. And then I can get that instant feedback, that instant validation from strangers, people you do know? From a biological standpoint, I am no expert, so I am not going to present it like I am. However, I'm well aware of how the brain works, how our biology works, chemicals that get released. I'm going to put this link in the description box on dopamine. Dopamine contributes to our addiction, to love, to our vanities, to our pleasures. It's not a bad thing. It's a necessary thing. I actually want you to read this article. It's an amazing article. We all define love differently. We all give love differently. You could line up 10 different women right now and tell them to love me the best way that they know how. And realistically, maybe 2 or 3 of them would actually get my pass. I would actually say, yes, this person loves me. This person is showing me love. We all have a different definition of it. I want to share with you my perspective on what is self-love. I believe that love in general, actually, not just an emotion. I believe that love is an emotion and an accumulation of behaviors. I believe that you need certain behaviors to show love. I can feel love, but if I don't show it, is it really there? Yes, it probably is, but how is another person going to know? This video is about self-love. When it comes to self-love, here's what I want you to do. Find your fitness. Don't look online for what everybody else is doing. Don't jump on a trend for what everybody else is doing. Find your fitness. Whether that means you're working out at home, if you hire a personal trainer, maybe you do Zumba, maybe you take hip-hop dancing, maybe you do yoga, maybe you do weightlifting, rock climbing, swimming. Find your fitness. We all have different body types, different ages. I believe that that is the #1 most important thing when it comes to self-love. Taking care of your body, not aspiring to have the body of a fitness model, male or female. No, that's not what I'm telling you. What I'm telling you is to take care of your fitness, to train, to work out with your children, to work out with your parents, work out with your friends. It's one of the greatest antidepressants, if not the greatest we have. It's gonna keep you alive longer. The second thing I want you to do, and this is very subjective based on the knowledge you have and what you've been surrounded with, I want you to eat clean. Eating clean means eating the best diet possible. And when I use the word diet, I'm not talking about a temporary 2 to 21 day fix. Your diet, when I'm referring to it, is the way that you consistently eat. But what I want you to do is acquire information that's based on your specific body. Learn your body, listen to your body, and eat clean often. I'm not going to tell you a ratio. Personal trainers want to tell you it's 80% here, 20%. I'm not going to do that. You have to find what works for you. Eat clean as possible. That includes adding water. We don't drink enough water. Find out what works for you, how much water you need to stay hydrated, to stay healthy. It depends on your climate, it depends on your activity, your metabolism. There's so many factors that go into this. You need to do this research on your own body. The last 2 things I want you to do is to develop a healthy sleep schedule. Whatever that means for you, develop a healthy sleep schedule. When we sleep, we heal. Eat that healing component in order to be healthy. And the last thing I want you to do is positive self-talk. Talking to yourself like you would talk to a 3-year-old that you didn't know. Man, you know what? You can do this. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Today is gonna be a great day. I'm going to achieve this. I am worthy. This is a great opportunity for me. Although it didn't work out, I tried my best. I'm practicing every day to give the best effort I can. You know what? You're right. We are breaking up, and it does hurt my feelings, but I am appreciative of your time. I'm appreciative of what you taught me about myself, about the experiences we shared. Once you shift your consciousness from the victim, from self-hate, to the person in power, to self-love, you don't suffer anymore like you used to. You will not suffer, I promise you. I promise you, you will not suffer. Thank you for watching my video. I really hope you share this with someone. I really hope you subscribe to my channel. I really do. If you want more on this topic of self-love, check out my book, The Dear Queen Journey, A Path to Self-Love. It's available on my website. Hey, you guys have a great one. Bye-bye.